Hello students, in this video we're going to learn class 8 social science history chapter number 3 ruling the countryside. Students, what we're going to learn in this chapter is how the East India Company ruled the countryside. All those related events we're going to learn in this chapter. Here is your first topic. The company becomes the Diwan. The East India Company became the Diwan of Bengal on 12 August 1765. East India Company sina Bengal ki Diwan makoina oirakrise 12 August 1765. 12 August 1765 sidai sida East India Company se Bengal ki Diwan oina hapki haibako. As Diwan oibadagidi, the company became the chief financial administrator of the territory under its controls. Sai Bengal gi ruler sina control tawraga lairiba mahaki dugumba territory jingsigi makoi gi chief financial administrator se ngasai gi company gi dugumba miyoi jingsina oirame haiba makoina Diwan hek hafkhibadagi ko. The company needed to administer the land and organize its revenue resources. Aduna ngasai company sina tawrise karino makoida piriba mathause karino haiba matamda sai leiriba adugumba land jingse administer tawba amadi ngasai makoi dugumba revenue resources mayam jingse organize tawba haibase masigi thabakse ngasai company sidai sida sinarame haiba ko. And it needed to be done in a way that could yield enough revenue to meet the growing expenses of the company. Aduna ngasai leiriba duguma company sina sai makoi land administer tawrakpa adugidi makoi siguma revenue kayam rum makoida organize tawgi thabak sinagi base aduna masiguma thabak mayam jing ngasai company jing sina hek paison gi badagidi makoina kari tawrake haba matamda ngasai company sigi makoi leiriba duguma expenses mayam jing sibu siguma expenses mayam jing sibu tawba ngamnanabagi changda makoina enough oiba dugumba revenue se sigi revenue mayam jingse khomjalakpagi thabak romno oina makoina chatharaki haibadi ngasai leiriba adugumba rulers ina makoida piriba ngasai thabak se masigi thabak se hek sinagi badagidi ngasai rulers jingsigi makoigi interest ta thabak tawbagi wangmada ngasai company jingsina makoigi company sigi leiriba adugum expenses mayam jingsibu oina makoina maintain tawnanaba adomlomda oina ngasai leigiba adugum revenue se makoina oina khongatpagi thabak se chatharaki haibaduni ko akoina sigi ihan hanba matek sidai sida akoina khangba ngamise. And then come to your next subtopic. Revenue for the company. Company ki revenue se kamaina lake haibaduni ko ji akoina sida discuss tawduisa. The company's aim was to increase the revenue to buy fine cotton and silk cloth as cheaply as possible. Company sina makoina thami pandam se karino haiba matamda ngasai gi makoi gi revenue se aduki matik increase tawba haiba si makoi gi pandam neba maramdi kaidawna ba ngasai gi fine cotton amadi silk cloth sagi leiriba khoi fine quality cotton adudagi silky cloth siguma mayam jingse ahongba mamalda yariba makhai leiba ngamnanaba makoi ngasai revenue increase tawba haibase company gi amata ngairaba aim neba. Within a span of 5 years, the value of goods bought by the company in Bengal doubled. Sagi chahi mangagi span sidai sida chahi mangagi manong haiba tare ko sidai sida ngasai company sina Bengal dagi leigiba aduguma pot mayam jingsigi value se double da hengalaki hebako. Aduna the company before 1865 purchased goods in India by importing gold and silver from Britain. Saigi 1865 boki mamang dadi company sina torami basi karino haiba matamda makoina leiriba adugumba pochai mayam jingse makoina kadai dagi leigi haiba matamda Britain dagi gold amadi silver sigumba jingse import tawraga India da yola kanda makoina fangiba adugumba paisa jingsina leiramme haibani ko adubu hojikti kedawre it was financed by the revenue collected in Bengal. Hojikti makoina adugumba import pusalaga makoina yolaga madwaidu pot leiramba mayam jingdo hojikti madugi thabak to lepkraga Bengal dagi collect tawriba adugumba revenue se sigi revenue sina oina leikre haibaduni ko. And artisanal production was in decline and agricultural cultivation saw sign of collapse. Aduna swagi matam sidai sida kari thengnaba phange saigi artisanal gi oiba aduguma production se handarakpa aduga amuk agricultural ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ cultivation ꯖꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯖꯤꯡꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯁꯦ collapse ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯃꯔꯥꯏ ꯆꯥꯏꯊꯔꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯈꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ. And then in 1770 a terrible famine killed 10 million people in Bengal. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ 1770 ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯈꯤꯕꯀꯣ. ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯅꯕ ꯊꯛꯅꯅꯕ ꯐꯪꯉꯛꯇꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤ, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯆꯦꯡ ꯇꯥꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯡ ꯇꯥꯡꯕ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯇꯝꯊꯤꯔꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ 1770 ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯕꯦꯡꯒꯥꯜꯗ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤ. ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯕꯦꯡꯒꯥꯜꯗ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯃꯤꯂꯤꯌꯟ ꯄꯤꯄꯜꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗꯀꯣ. I hope you all understood up to this. Then come to your next subtopic, the need to improve agriculture. Ngसाꯏꯒꯤ famine ꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯦꯡꯒꯥꯜꯗ ꯃꯤ 10 million people around ꯀꯣ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯡ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯃꯔꯨꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ famine-ꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯇꯝꯊꯤꯔꯕ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯗꯤꯁꯟꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯅꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯦꯡꯒꯥꯜꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯀꯜꯆꯔꯁꯦ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯞ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇꯕ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯂꯥꯏꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ agriculture improve ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯔꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ 1793 ꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯝꯒꯦ, the company introduced the permanent settlement. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ agriculture improve ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯁꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ permanent settlement ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ 1793 ꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ introduce ꯇꯧꯈꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ. And by the terms of the settlement, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ settlementꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯟꯗꯤꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ, the Rajas and the Talukdars were recognized as Jamindars who were asked to collect rent from the peasants and pay revenue to the company. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ settlementꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯥꯖꯥ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯥꯂꯨꯛꯗꯥꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯞꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯤꯁꯦꯟꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯦꯟ ꯈꯣꯝꯒꯠꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯝꯄꯅꯤꯗ ꯔꯤꯚꯦꯅ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯁꯤꯟꯅꯈꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯀꯣ. And the amount to be paid was fixed permanently. ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯒꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯦꯃꯥꯎꯟꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯄꯔꯃꯥꯅꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯤꯛꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ. And this settlement will ensure a regular flow of revenue into the company's coffers and at the same time encourage the jamindars to invest in improving the land. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ settlementꯁꯦ, ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ settlementꯁꯤꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ, ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ settlementꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯅꯥꯗꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ companies coffers, companies coffer ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ revenueꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ regularly ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ flow ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗ revenueꯁꯤ ꯀꯥꯔꯛꯑꯝꯃꯤ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ improve ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ invest ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯄꯥꯎꯇꯥꯛ ꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ. ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯏꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ permanent settlementꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯁ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯀꯝꯄꯅꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔꯁ, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯇꯥꯂꯨꯛꯗꯥꯔꯁ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯔꯥꯖꯥꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯄꯣꯏꯟꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯁꯦꯟꯁ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯔꯦꯟ ꯀꯂꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯀꯝꯄꯅꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯦꯚꯦꯅ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯅꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯦꯄꯣꯏꯟꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯃꯤꯅꯤ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯃꯥꯎꯟꯁꯦ ꯐꯤꯛꯁꯅꯤ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯟꯖꯥꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯕꯦꯅꯤꯐꯤꯠ ꯐꯪꯉꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯝꯄꯅꯤꯁ ꯀꯣꯐꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯚꯦꯅ꯭ꯌꯨꯁꯦ ꯔꯤꯒꯨꯂꯔꯂꯤ ꯆꯥꯡ ꯅꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯟꯖꯥꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯕꯨ improve ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ invest ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ. I hope you all understood up to this. And now here's come the problem. ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯟꯗꯤꯁꯟꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯅꯤꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤ. The permanent settlement created problems. ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ permanent settlementꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯃꯔꯨꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯜꯂꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯅꯤꯀꯣ. And soon the company officials discovered that the jamindars were not investing in the improvement of land because the fixed revenue was very high. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ permanent settlementꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦ. ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯝꯄꯅꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯣꯚꯔ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯤ. ꯃꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯂꯦꯟ ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯚꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ invest ꯇꯧ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯝꯄꯅꯤꯅ ꯄꯤꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ invest ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ, ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ investꯁꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ. ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯂꯦꯟꯁꯤꯕꯨ improve ꯇꯧꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ invest ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯆꯥꯡꯗꯣ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯡꯗꯨꯗꯩꯗꯨꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯖꯃꯤꯟꯗꯥꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ invest tauramdre maramdi karigino ngasai company sina fix tawriba adugumba revenue se aduki matik wang na fix tawrakpanina saigi jamindar mayam jingsina land improve tawnanaba makoin invest tawba haibse masi ngamgidhabaneba. And by the first decade of the 19th century, 19th century gi ihan hanba decade sidai sida tawrise karino situation change, situation ji kitang ahongba lae maddi kai kai da lake, the prices in the market rose and cultivation slowly expanded. Saigi lairiba market ta mamandingse tamtamna som wangkhalakpa aduga ngasai cultivation mayam jingina tapna expand tawba ngasai market ta pot chegi mamal wangkhalai ba chang siga chamanana cultivation je makoina expand tawba se ngamdaba cultivation jina tapna expand tawbagi condition ama laki haiba. And even then the jamindars were not interested in improving the land adun haiba condition je laaba fawda saigi jamindar mayam jingsina land improve tawnanaba makoina invest tawba haibase masidai sida makoi thoidong interest oiramde haiba sigi condition sidasu. And in the villages the cultivators found the system extremely oppressive aduna ngasai lairiba masigi condition sidai sida villages khungang jingsida cultivator mayam jingsina thengnari je karino saigi lairiba aduguma makoigi system je yam extremely oppressive oiba system amoina makoina thengnarami ko. The rent they paid to the jamindar was high, so they took a loan from the money lender, and when they failed to pay the rent they were evicted from the land. Aduna ngasai lairiba aduguma cultivator mayam jingsina makoina ngasai jamindar jingsidai sida makoina piriba adugumba range jingsi aduki matik wange aduna makoina range jingsi aduki matik wangmanina makoina ngasai money lender mayam jingsidagi makoina paisa puba darkar tarameba amu aduna ngasai lairiba adugumba cultivator jingsina makoina ngasai money lender dagi lawriba adugumba loan jingse makoina muk singba ngamdragadi ngasai lairiba adugumba mayoi jingse mahaki land je thadoga chatpa tarame haibani ko sigi condition sida koina khangba ngamise aduna masigi problem mayam jingse hujiki hariba matang sidai sida koigi patience amadi cultivators mayam jingsina yam chawna mayokna ba adugumba problem amani ko sise. I hope you all understood up to this, and then come to your next subtopic. The new system is devised. Sagi lairiba dunga problem mayam ni makoina fully analyze taroba matungda anoba system amamuk makoina haurame haibaduni ko madudi karino yengsi. The company officials decided to change the system of revenue. Sagi lairiba makoi hanegi ariba revenue system je masi change tawnaba makoina decide torami ko adugi anoba system je kamai tawge haibje mo yengsi. Holt Mackenzie devised a new system which came into effect in 1822. 1822 dagi chanaba hogiba anoba system ama ngasai Holt Mackenzie hariba miyoi china mahakna haudomi ko madudi kaino yengsi. Under his directions mahaki directions ki matungina collectors went from village to village inspecting the land, measuring the fields, and recording the customs and rights of different groups. Mahakna hairam bisi kaino collector mayam jingida makoina khungang ama dagi khungang ama da chatlaga makoina land jingsi dai sida inspection chathaba adagi field mayam jingse measure on ba adagi customs mayam jingse record tawba aduga ngasai gi lairiba different groups mayam jingsi gi right mayam jingse sigi mayam jingsibu record tawna ba haidana mahakna dumaina hairami ko aduga ngasai gi the estimated revenue of each plot within a village was added up to calculate the revenue that each village had to pay. Aduda ngasai gi mahakna lairiba adugumba magi ngasai gi data mayam jingse sigi data mayam jingsidagi mahakna revenue jingje mahakna estimate tawdoini karagi revenue no haiba matamda ngasai gi village khudingmaktag lairiba adugumba ngasai gi plot mayam jingse masigi plot mayam jingsidagi lakpa yaba adugumba revenue se mahakna estimate tawrani aduga ngasai gi tawriba adugumba estimated revenue sibu ngasai gi lairiba adugumba particular village ki adugumba particular village amadagi adudagi particular village amana thigadaba adugumba ngasai gi revenue se masigi revenue sigi mathakta adugumba ngasai gi plot jingdagi lakpa yaba adugumba estimated revenue se makoina add up tawrakanda adumaina makoida thigadabani haidana adumaina mahakna anoba ngasai gi mahaki system je mahakna haudoame habaduni ko. And this demand was to be revised periodically, not permanently fixed. Saigi Holt Mackenzie na puthokiba adugumba magi ngasai system je periodically oina change tawgadabani permanently oina fixed di tawkiti haibaduni ko, and the charge of collecting the revenue and paying it to the company was given to the village headman rather than the jamindar. Aduga ngasai revenue collection tawba adudagidi company da piba haibagi thabak se mahakna amuk jamindar dagi lokthoga village ki headman mayam ning da oina sinarami haibani ko, and this system came to be known as the mahalwari system. Saigi lairiba adugumba mahaki anuba system jibu mahalwari system haidana dumaina mingtholami haibadudi ko koina khangma ngamise. I hope you all understood up to this. And then come to your next subtopic, the Monroe system. Monroe system sina amuk kamai tawa system na haibadu hoji mo koi discuss tawrasi. In the British territories in the south, a new system was devised known as the Riot War or Riot Wari. Saigi lairiba British ki territory south ta lairiba dugumba British ki territory mayam jing sidai sida anowa system amamok device tawi madudi kari kauge Riot War natraga Riot Wari system haibasini ko. Aduga ngasai masigi system Riot Wari system was gradually extended all over South India. Aduna ngasai lairiba magi ngasai system se South India gi jaga anamana loinama extend tawki habani masigi Riot Wari system se ko, and the settlement had to be made directly with the cultivators ingchini Riot hai se who had tilled the land for generations. Sagi lairiba masigi settlements masigi settlement mayam jingse makoina settlement tawnaba matamda kanaga tawdino haiba matamda directly with the cultivators. Sagi generation kaya dagi ngasagi particular piece of land du daiduda law udana tawraga laiba adugumba cultivator mayam jingsiga directly oina adumaina settlement tawbagi system duni sida hoji lakkadorise, and their fields had to be carefully and separately surveyed before the revenue assessment was made. Aduga ngasagi masigi system sida lakadorisi karino sagi lairiba field mayam jing sigi mayam jing sibu makoina yamna carefully amadi yamna separately makoina survey tawgani ba haibadi sagi lairiba makoina revenue kaya makoida thigadabano haibagi revenue assessment tawdringai gi mamangda makoina thigadaba revenue se leptringai gi mamangda sagi particular piece of land particular field sidagi kayamuk yamna makoina piba ngamgadoribano kayamuk yamna makoina puthokpa ngamgadoribano haibagi dugumba ngasai survey ama makoina tawraba kanda ngasai lairiba dugumba revenue assessment se adumaina makoina lepagi system do hujiki Riot Wari system sidadi adumaina oina chatnarami haibaduni akoina sida khangma ngamise ko. And then all was not well. Sagi lairiba masigi condition je laaba faubada yamna koigi condition well managed oiba dugumba condition amada lakpa haibadudi lakte haibaduni ko. Karigumba khara adum problem khara adum lairi haibaduni madu kaino yengsi. In order to increase the income from land, revenue officials fix high revenue demand. Sagi lairiba particular piece of land chidagi income lakpa se henna laknanaba ngasai revenue officials mayam jingchina makoina revenue demand se adugi matik wangna makoina adum fix tawraga lai haiba. And the peasants were unable to pay. Riots fled the countrysides and villages became deserted in many regions. Aduna ngasai masigi condition je lakpadagidi peasants mayam jingsina makoida ngasai payment makoina piba ngamdaba adudagidi adugumba riots mayam jingje countryside hadoka chatnagiba aduga ngasai village se ngasai jaga kharadadi deserted mi kanamta leiba ngamdaba adugumba village su yauna ki habaduni akoina sidai sida khangma ngamis. I hope you all understood up to this. And then here comes to your next topic, crops for Europe. Sigi topic sida kon discuss tawdusi karino haiba matamda ngasai Europe kangbu jingsina makoina mainly Indian subcontinent sida sida makoina plantation tawgodariba crops se mainly Europe the demand labor crops. Sai Indian subcontinent sida laiba people mayam jingsina makoina kari chagani kari thakani haiba se khangdangai makoina khandangai Europe the demand labor adugumba crops mayam jingsu khaktang oina plantation tawbagi matang duni sida hoji lakkadoribase. By the late 18th century, the company tried to expand the cultivation of opium and indigo. Late 18th century swagi matamda company jingsina makoin honaraise karino haiba matamda opium amadi indigo hariba crops ani je thananaba makoina honaraki haibani ko, and the company forced cultivators in various parts of India to produce other crops. Aduga companies in tawrije kaino sai India gi topa parts mayam jingsita makoina crop khara makoina plantation tawna ba hidan hai ko kari kram crop no haiba matamda Bengal dana jute Assamdana tea, aduga ngasai United Province hujik Uttar Pradesh haidana harisini sidana sugarcane thananaba, aduga Punjab dana wheat, Maharashtra dana cotton, Maharashtra and Punjab dana cotton, aduga Madras dana rice. Hairiba masigumba crops mayamngi thananaba haidana makhoi noina adumaina order ama thoki haibaduni sida koina khangba ngami. And here comes to your next subtopic. Does color have a history? Color se masigi India the history laibra haibuduni lakadoise ko aduna color haibase mainly indigo ni lakadoise aduna sigi matang da kai kai no haibudoji akoi mo discuss torsi. The rich blue color was produced from a plant called indigo. Blue color khwaidigi blue machu asengba sigi ngasai blue machu se kadai degi pokoina produce toge haba matamda indigo hari pambi sidegi produce torame habuduni ko. And the blue dye ngasai laiba masigi blue dye je kari the season nage haba matamda sagi 19th century da ngasai Britain na makoina ngasai produce toriba duguma ngasai Morris print haise masigi Morris print sida mainly use toriba aduguma ngasai blue dye je masi kadai degi manufacture toge haba matamda India da cultivate toba indigo plants hariba se masidegi manufacture towe maramdi haibadi sigi matek sida mahangna main tawriba se karino haba matamda saigi Britain na 19th century da manufacture tawriba Morris print hariba se masigi Morris print sida use tawriba blue dye je India da cultivate tawba adugumba indigo plant sidagi sungbani haibuduni akona sida khangma ngami se ko aduna India was the biggest supplier of indigo in the world at that time aduna sigi matam sida Prithvi sida indigo gi supplier da khwaidigi biggest oise India oirami haibuduni sigi matek sida koina khangma ngami se. Why the demand for Indian indigo? Indian indigo sigi demand se aduki matik huge oiriba se kari maram gi no haibuduni ko. Indigo plants grow in the tropics, and Indian indigo was used by cloth manufacturers in Italy, France, and Britain to dye cloth. Duna indigo hariba pambi se tropics region da mainly grow toba dugumba crops amani ko aduga ngasai Indian indigo India dagi produce togiba dugumba indigo se kari the season nage haiba matamda ngasai cloth manufacturers mayam jingna ngasai Italy, France, amadi Britain sida laiba dugumba cloth manufacturer mayam jingchina cloth dye tawada cloth machu sangbada makoina use tawi ko. Small amounts of Indian indigo reached the European market and its price was very high. Sagi laiba Indian indigo sina European market ta yoba matamda mahaki volume se aduki matik small amount ta mahak phangadoribani aduga price sina aduki matik wang habaduni ko haibadi mahaki ngasai gi value se aduki matik wang na laikra habaduni akoina khangma ngamish. Therefore European clothes manufacturers had to depend on another plant called wood to make violet and blue dyes aduna saigi laiba mahaki value se aduki matik wang gi bana ngasai gi European cloth manufacturer mayam jingchina makoina atopa makoina ngasai gi wood hariba masigi panbi sida mo makoi depend tawramme maramdi ngasai gi violet amadi blue dye se semnanaba honarakpada hujiki wood hariba pambi se sida makoina mo depend tawba mathau tarami maramdi Indian indigo se gi value se aduki matik wang manina makoina ngasai gi blue dye se semnanaba amadi ngasai gi violet se masi semnanaba honarakpada wood hariba pambi sida makoi mo depend tawramme habuduni ko. Indigo produce a rich blue color, whereas the dye from wood was pale and dull. Aduna ngasai indigo dagi produce toba adugumba ngasai mahaki blue color se pure oiba blue color amoirami rich blue color oirami but ngasai wood dagi produce toba adugumba dye sidi mahaki machu se pale amadi dull oirami habuduni ko. Aduna by the end of the 18th century the demand for Indian indigo grew further. Aduna ngasai 18th century ki loisalakpa swagi matam sida Indian indigo gi demand se aduki matik pak sanna chatkhre habuduni ko akoina khangma ngamisa. And while the demand for indigo increased, its existing supplies from the West Indies and America collapsed for a variety of reasons. Aduna ngasai Indian indigo gi demand se hengalingai gi matam sida mamangai dagi already supply toroga lairiba ngasai West Indies amadi ngasai America somdagi supply toroga lairiba adugumba indigo gi supply jidi collapse torome habani ko magi reason kharadagi. And between 1783 and 1789, the production of indigo in the world fell by half. Aduga ngasai masigi tanja sidaisida saigi 1783 dagina 1789 sigi marak sidaisida prithvi senba thungna ngasai indigo gi production jidi tangkhai ama hantharaki habaduni prithvi sidaisida ko aduna swaigi matam sidaisida kari lakadage haba matamda ngasai gi Britain kangbu mayam jingsina India lomdo ina makoina focus se pisalakpagi matang duni hojisida lakadori bas. Britain turns to India. In Europe, the demand for indigo was high. Europe ta indigo ki demand se aduki mati wangkre aduna the company in India look for ways to expand the area under indigo cultivations. Aduna saigi mamangda prithvi ki atopa jaga ngaidadi indigo ki production se aduki mati handarakhrabanina ngasai market ta yamna value leiba adugumba ngasai Indian indigo se masi Indian indigo gi mai ngasai value se aduki mati wang manina masi je market ta export tawa ngamagadi makoi de revenue aduki mati laani haibagi adugumagi idea ama British kangbu jing chidai sida makoi de lakpanina aduna ngasai makoi na tawriba se karino ngasai Europe ta ngasai indigo gi demand se aduki mati wang gi banina company jing china makoi ni yengai basi karino haiba matamda indigo cultivation se indigo cultivation se Indian subcontinent sida aduki matik paksana taunanaba makoina adugumbagi midyeng changakpase haurakre habduni akona sida khangba ngamis. And gradually the indigo trade grew, so commercial agents and officials of the company began investing in indigo production. Aduna ngasai indigo gi trade se aduki matik chauthorakpadagidi ngasai commercial agents adudagidi officials of the company makoi mayam ning tawribasi karino indigo production sida makoi aduki matik invest tawbase haurakre habaduni ko. And the company officials were attracted by the prospect of high profits and came to India to become indigo planters. Aduna saiki company officials mayam jing sibu makoina uribase karino haiba matamda profit kaya marum mama tanba yaba profit kaya marum mama phangba yaba adugumagi makoida adugumagi idea ama makoida lakpaduna makoisina ngasai India sida indigo planters oina ngasai company officials kaya marum mama India romda attract tawraki haiba maramdi Indian indigo se Europe market ta aduki matik demand lairakpanina adudagidi India sida indigo se fajana paksana thaba yare habasi ki idea se makoida leibanina saigi indigo se makoina plantation tawragadi indigo sidagi makoi profit aduki matik yamna lakpa ngambagi adugumagi makoida prospect ama leibanina saigi India sida adugumba company ki official mayam jingse indigo planters oida adumaina attract tawrakpagi condition do swaigi matang sida lakhi habaduni koina khangba ngamis. I hope you all understood up to this. Now come to your next subtopic. How was indigo cultivated? Indigo se kamdona cultivate tawge habaduni sida koina discuss tawduisi. And there are two main systems of indigo cultivation, niche and rioti. Indigo cultivation ki system manikak lay, niche system haiba maga, rioti haiba system amaga. And within the system of niche cultivation ki system dalari basi karino, the planter produce indigo in lands that he directly controls. Sagi planter mayam jingsina tawdori se karino haiba matamda mahakna directly control tawriba adugumba lands. Sida indigo produce tawba haibaneba niche cultivation gi system sida lairibasi haibadi mahakna directly control tawraga leiba adugumba land sida ngasai indigo produce tawgadabani haibaneba masigi niche cultivation sina. And he either bought the land or rented it from other zamindars and produced indigo by directly employing hired laborers. Sagi lairiba adugumba planters ina mahakna control tawriba land dudagi produce tawbada natana mahakna ngasai lairiba mana ngasai lamse atopa miyoi degi mahakna leiba natraga mahakna sagi jamindar jing sidagi mahakna rent oina adumaina thiraga sagi lam sida mahakna ngasai indigo se produce tawgadoini by directly employing hired laborers. Labor kaya marum mama mahakna hire tawraga sagi mahakna control tawriba directly control tawriba land dudagi produce tawbada natana jamindar degi mahakna land je leibra natraga rent tawbra adumaina adugumbagi condition amada ngasai indigo je mahakna labor kaya marum mama hire tawraga hujiki hairiba indigo se mahangna produce tawgadabani haibani hujiki niche cultivation duda makoina lairiba adugumba niche cultivation ki systems. And what is the problem with niche cultivation? Hujiki niche cultivation sida sida problem khara lai maduki problem da karino huji akoi discuss tawrasi. Under niche cultivation sida tawribasi karino, the planters found it difficult to expand the area. Sagi planter mayam jingsina mahang sagi areas expand tawna honarakpada awaba ma mayoknareba maramdi sagi indigo se plantation tawbasina makoida profit che aduki matik phange haidana adumaina mayam se khangnarabanina sagi indigo se thananaba honarakpada makoina jalairiba mai sagi mahakna control tawjaramba lam adidi migi lam mayam ni ju makoina aphangba lam mayam je leiraga ngasagi indigo plantation tawbagi adugumagi system ama lakhrabanina sagi planter mayam ni na mahaki original oina leijaramba adugumba jaga asitagi atopa jaga amada mahak expand tawge haiba sida problem aduki matik laeba haibadi land je phangdabagi adugumbagi condition ama lae haibaduni ko. And indigo could only be cultivated on fertile lands aduna lam phangdabagi problem la ingai gi mark sida indigo na hauba ngami je supnatagi fertile oiba land khaktang indigo hauba ngame haibani ko. And the planters attempted to lease land around the indigo factory and evict the peasants from the area. Aduna planters mayam jingsina lam phangnarakpadagidi makoina lam phangnaraktabadagidi makoina kari tawrakke haiba matamda indigo factory jingsigi manakta leiriba adugumba lam mayam jingse makoina lease inanaba makoina adumaina honarakpa aduga ngasagi particular area jingduda already leramiba adugumba peasants mayam jingsibu tanthokibagi adugumbagi policy ama makoina haurakre haiba swagi matamdagidi. And the niche cultivation on a large scale also require many plow and bullocks. Adagidi niche cultivation sigi ngasai cultivation system sida makoina mu darkar tare ji kaino haiba matamda plow kaya marum ama makoi darkar tai adagidi bullocks kaya marum ama ju makoi mathau tarame haibani masigi cultivation system jigi matungin. And till the late 19th century bauba planters were therefore reluctant to expand the area under niche cultivation. Aduna ngasai 19th century gi late 19th century swai bauda sai planters mayam jingse makoi jingsina ngasai niche cultivation gi makhada makoina ngasai lam jingse expand tawnana honarakpada makoida yamna reluctant oirambagi adugumbagi condition do oiki haibaduni sida koina khangba ngamisi ko. I hope you all understood up to this. Now come to your next subtopic. Indigo on the lane of riots. The planters under the realty system were forced to sign a contract and agreement. Aduna ngasagi realty system gi manungdadi ngasagi planter mayam jingsida tawribase karino haiba matamda makoidadi contract natraga agreement ama sign tawnanaba makoida force tawrame. And those who signed the contract got cash advances from the planters at low rates of interest to produce indigo. Aduna ngasagi leiriba adugumba cultivators mayam jingsi aduna ngasagi leiriba adugumba peasants amadi leiriba adugumba ngasagi cultivators mayam jingsina ngasagi makoigi adugumba contract se hek sign tawragadi makoina phangdoribase karino ngasagi planter mayam jingsidagi makoina cash oina makoina advance oina phanggadoribani low rate of interest ta sagi indigo produce tawnana aduna ngasagi realty system da lakadoribasina kaino ngasagi planter mayam jingsina adugumba peasants amadi cultivators mayam ni makoiga contract ama sign tawnanaba makoina force tawrami aduna ngasagi makoiga contract sign tawgiba adugumba planter mayam jingsina ngasagi adugumba contract sign tawgiba adugumba ngasagi makoigi peasants amadi cultivators mayam jingsina ngasagi planter jingsidagi makoina cash advance oina makoina phangdoini low rate of interest ta kaidawnaba indigo produce tawnanaba. And when the harvested crops was delivered to the planter, a new loan was sanctioned and the cycle starts all over again. Aduga ngasai harvested crops se harvest tawraba matungda planter jingsida deliver tawgani aduga loan anauba amuk sanction tawgani aduga amuk inauba cycle amuk hogani haibaduni ko. And the peasants soon realized how the loan system was. aduna ngasai patience mayam jingchina sai loan gi system se kamai toge habse makoi realize toba ngamakre haba aduna after an indigo harvest the land could not be shown with rice aduna ngasai indigo sibu harvest togragadi land sidai sida rice amu hanna thaba yaramde aduna ngasai patience mayam jing sidai sida makoina once indigo sibu plantation togragadi makoina rice produce toba yadrabanina patience jing sidai sida problem se yam achouba problem kaya marup mama lakhi haibuduni akoina sida khangba ngamis. And come to your next topic, the blue rebellion and after. Saigi blue rebellion lakraba matung amadi saigi blue rebellion haibasi kamaina toge amadi saigi blue rebellion se lakraba matungda kamaina karamba condition da leikige haibuduni hoji akoina sigi topic sida tamdoris. Riots in Bengal refused to grow indigo. Saigi Bengal da leiriba adugum riots mayam jingshina indigo grow taw haibase makoi yaraktre aduna swaigi matam sidani blue rebellion lakadoribase aduna ngasai blue rebellion nebase kamaina lakribano masigi rebellion je kamaina tawkike aduga masigi rebellion je loiraba matungda kari karamba condition leige haibaduni hoje akona sida tamdoisi aduna ngasai Bengal da riots mayam jingchina indigo grow taw haibase makoi reviews tawrakre and people who work for the planters were socially boycotted and the gomastas, that means agents of planters who came to collect rain, were beaten up. Aduna ngasai people mayam jingsina ngasai leiriba adugumba atopa koi people jingsina ngasai planter gi damakta thabak tawriba adugumba people mayam jingse sigi people mayam jingse makoina socially oina boycott tawba adudagi ngasai agents of planters mayam jingi agents mayam jingsina makoidagi rain collect tawba lakpa matamda makoina phubana chingba adugumbagi makoida irang ama adumaina laki haibaduni ko haibadi saigi leiriba riots mayam jingsina Bengal indigo grow taw haibasima makoi refuse tawre aduga ngasai planter mayam gi damakta thabak tawriba miyoi jingjibu makoina socially boycott tawba adudagi planter jingjigi agents oiriba ngasai gomastas mayam jingjibu makoina rain collect tawba lakpa matamda makoina phuraga chairaga tanba sigumbagi adugumba irang kaya marum makoina sagalakpase hawkre habani ko. And the Bengal riots had the support of the local jamindars and village headmen in their rebellion against the planters. Aduna ngasai Bengal riots mayam jing sida ngasai local jamindars amadi village headmen kaya marum gi support se makoi fangidoini ngasai planters jing gi against asigum rebellion nama lakko matamda makoi gi support se local jamindars amadi village headmen mayam jing gi support se makoi aduki matik phangi habaduni ko. And the Indigo peasants believed that the British government will support them in their struggles against the planters. Aduna ngasai Indigo peasants mayam jingina makoina thajarami je kaino saigi British government jingina saigi planters jingsi against the makoina chatharaiba dugum struggle je sidai hida British mayam jingina British government sina makoi support torakani haidana dumaina makoi achouba thajaba ama lairame habani ko. And after revolt of 1857 Revolt of 1857 thokruba matungda the British government was worried about the possibility of another popular rebellion. Aduna revolt of 1857 thokruba matungda ngasai British government jina achouba adugumba ngasai popular oiba rebellion amaga lakhini haidana makoida dumaina karigumba makoida chamamnaba ama yamna worried oiba adugumba ama makoida poome habani ko. Aduna ngasai as the rebellion spread, intellectuals from Kolkata rushed to the Indigo district. Aduna ngasai rebellion je spread torakpadagidi Kolkata somda leiriba adugumba intellectual mayam jingse Indigo district dingkida hida makoi jingse loinamak changsalakre habani ko. And the government set up the Indigo commission to inquire into the system of indigo production. Aduna sigi matang sida lakadosi kaino sagi the government sina makoina indigo commission nama makoina set up tawkre kaidaunaba to inquire into the system of indigo production. Indigo production gi system je kamai tawge haidana makoina inquiry tawnanaba indigo commission haidana government na set up tawki habadani ko. And the commission asked the riots to fulfill their existing contracts but also told them they could refuse to produce indigo in future. Aduna ngasai commission jina saigi riots jing sidai sida saigi commission jina makoina hangi si karino haiba mayam jing sidai sida saigi riot jing sidai sida already exist tawraga leiriba adugumba contract jing jina koi fulfill tawbra aduga matung tarakpa matamda future da indigo si amuk hanna produce tawba haiba sidai sida nakoi refuse tawba haibadi matung tarakpa matamda indigo se amuk hanna produce tawhandaba haidana adumaina ngasai commission jina adugumba riots mayam jing sidai sida adugumba makoigi rai habde adugumba makoigi decision kaya marum mama commission sina riots kangbu jing sidai sida makoina hangami habduni ko akoina sida khangma ngami ja habdi riots mayam jing sidai sida already exist tawraga leiba contract sidai sida nakoi fulfill tawbra amadi matung tarakpa matamda future da indigo produce tawba haibase masi se nakoi kaidonungda amuk hanna thahandaba haidana sigumbagi leiriba adugumba question kaya marum mama commission jina riots mayam jing sida hangki habduni ko akoina sida khangma ngami se. And indigo production collapsed in Bengal after the revolt. Aduna ngasai leiriba adugumba ngasai revolts adudagidi makoina commission ga semdana ngasai leiriba adugumba ngasai riots mayam jing sida makoida leiriba adugumba conditions kaya marum ga semdana kotana sumaina achoba revolt ama lakraba matungda ngasai Bengal da indigo production se collapse oige. And when Mahatma Gandhi returned from South Africa, a peasant from Bihar persuaded him to visit Champaran and see the plight of the indigo cultivators. Aduna ngasai Mahatma Gandhi na South Africa dagi halakraba matungda ngasai Bihar dagi peasant samana mahakpu Champaran district sidai sida chakaknaba haidana adumaina mahakpu haijagiba aduga amuk sai indigo cultivators mayam jingki condition jibu yengjannaba haidana adumaina Mahatma Gandhi da ngasai Bihar dagi peasant samana makoigi Champaran hariba jaga se hida chakaknaba adumaina Mahatma Gandhi da haijarangki ko. And in 1917 he visited, which marked the beginning of the Champaran movement against the indigo planters. Aduga 1917 da Mahatma Gandhi lakraba matungda ngasai indigo planters jingsigi against the Champaran movement haibase adumaina hauki haibaduni sidai hida koina khangba ngami. Students, with this we have completed your chapter number 3. I hope you all understood what we have learned or what we have explained so far. Your remaining chapters will explain in upcoming videos.